Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are looking at one of Hollywood's most beloved yet controversial stars, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Now if you've been around long enough, you know he gets flagged for playing the same role over and over. But if you think about it, Hollywood is like a giant buffet and every actor is serving up their signature dish. However, the critics will say that The Rock's been serving the same dish over and over, like a one-trick pony who's all muscle, catchphrases, and eyebrow raises. But let's be real, if guys like Jason Statham and Ryan Reynolds can rock their typecast roles, then why is it The Rock gets singled out and has to be the scapegoat?
Why?
Well, grab a snack, sit back, relax, hit the like and subscribe button, and let's get right to it. Typecasting, for those unaware, basically means to assign an actor repeatedly to the same kind of role, often because their physical appearance or personality fits that particular character type. Typecasting isn't necessarily a cause or a death sentence, just as literally most comedic actors in Hollywood known for narrowing their character work, and even action stars of today who embody such ethos, none more so than Mr. Statham himself. He's consistently the tough, bald, British hardman. From early on in his career in such movies like Lock, Stop and Two Smoking Barrels, The Transporter, Crank, subsequently with the Expendables and the Fast and Furious franchises, to quite recently his more current works in Wrath of Man, Operation Fortune, The Beekeeper. Even his upcoming movie quite literally follows the same style, pattern, and character. And guess what? Nobody bats an eye. Everyone loves the grit, swagger, deadpan delivery. Or take Ryan Reynolds for example, with his quick-witted, loudmouth charm in Deadpool, Free Guy, Red Notice, The Adam Project. But instead of complaints, everyone from the critics and the fans practically bend over for him every time. And then there's Liam Neeson, always playing the retired out of time spec ops hero forced to protect his family. And you guessed it, nobody complains. The man has played the same character ever since he starred in Taken. So why is it when The Rock flexes his muscles as the lovable action hero in his movies, he gets singled out? Everyone's like, oh no, here he goes again. Really? Give the guy a break. If the others can own their type, shouldn't he be celebrated or at least acknowledged for his consistency? He's carved his own niche. And if a guy who's been part of blockbuster franchises, family movies, and animated adventures is playing his part, is because he's found what works. Like ordering your favorite pizza, why change the topping if it's already perfect? Not everyone is gonna be at the same level like Denzel Washington or Daniel Day-Lewis. For some, it is about consistency. In a world that is constantly chasing the next big thing, he's been The Rock for decades, and every time he steps on screen, you know exactly what you're in for. A perfect blend of humor, action, and larger-than-life personality. Whether he's saving the day in Rampage or delivering a heartfelt moment in Jumanji, his presence is magnetic. And honestly, isn't that enough? Sure, he's playing the same character, but that's like saying a chef shouldn't serve his signature dish because it's too popular. Sometimes doing something really, really well is the secret to lasting success. He's built an empire by being unapologetically himself. Now, you might be thinking since I'm glazing the dude so hard, he's probably my favorite actor. No, I don't even think he's the best ex-pro wrestler turned actor. No. That distinction goes to Dave Bautista himself. But if not for Dwayne, guys like Dave, John Cena, etc. wouldn't have had an easier time transitioning from the world of pro wrestling to Hollywood acting. But you wouldn't know that because every time he drops a new film, social media lights up with critics ready to pounce. Okay, maybe it's the rumors of his ego on set. Maybe that's why they hate him so much, right? Well, let me ask you this. Which Hollywood actor doesn't have a bit of an ego? Very few. Literally a handful of genuine guys at that scene. But I think we can all agree that the first sign of a crashing ego was during the set of the Fast and Furious. The infamous altercation between him and Vin Diesel. Both guys were clashing over alleged creative differences. Both are big personalities. Both guys love to be in charge. It's just a matter of two alpha males trying to outdo each other, and it never ends well. Dwayne, in a now deleted post he made on Instagram, calling one of his cast members a candy ass. When asked about it, he gives the typical corporate answer. It was just blown out of proportion. Same applies to Vin Diesel, who always dismisses the situation to the point of ridicule on The Rock's part. Look, I'm not taking any sides here. I don't know what happened between the two, but it seems like whenever Vin talks about this situation, it's almost like he's sonning The Rock. I don't know. Another turning point would be during the set of the Black Adam movie. Yet another creative difference between Mr. Johnson and the studio executives. You see, Dwayne wanted to present Black Adam, the character, as larger than life, and in doing so means he didn't want to do the job. That's a pro wrestling reference for you right there. That basically means he didn't want to play ball. He wanted to do things his own way, and that didn't end up so well for everyone, himself included. So maybe that's the problem, right? His ego, apparently. But keep in mind, this is Hollywood. If you don't have a bit of an ego, you are not gonna make it. The truth is, The Rock isn't just an actor. He's an entrepreneur, an entertainer, and a bona fide cultural icon. His journey from a wrestling superstar to a Hollywood heavyweight is a testament to his work ethic and ability to reinvent himself. So when critics nitpick his role choices, they are not just hating on a guy playing a typecast role. They are missing the point. He's doing what he does best. He was one of the highest paid actors at one point. That doesn't just happen randomly. Okay, I hear you. Maybe you don't care about the Hollywood drama and the huge ego. Maybe you don't think he's a great actor. Okay, I get it. You are allowed to think that. But to say he's a bad actor is just simply false. It's not like he's Gal Gadot levels bad or anything. Not even close.
I need you to give me the stone. What happened to it?
Back in the day, he set out to prove that he was more than just a guy from the wrestling ring. He played a variety of characters. Showing a range, you'll be surprised to find in someone who now sticks to what works. He experimented with different roles. Today, he's chosen to focus on characters that let his larger-than-life personality shine. And honestly, why would he change? He's found his groove. If you think consistent persona equals a lack of talent, then you are ignoring his journey from varied roles to a refined signature style. So again, in that way, is typecasting bad? Not necessarily. It just means you found what works for you. The Rock's type is the reliable, charismatic hero we can count on. You are there to see him flex his muscles and drop a catchphrase or two. The blend of humor, action and heart, yeah, he's perfected it. It's predictable in the best way possible. And that's the way I see it. At the end of the day, he's a master of his craft. He's embraced his identity and delivered excellence on screen every time, even though sometimes there may be issues behind the scenes. So if guys like Statham and the rest can rock their signature roles with no hitch, then why is it a problem when Dwayne Johnson does the same thing? So, in defense of The Rock, he's not stuck in a loop. He's living his best life. Instead of riding the hate train, I'd rather acknowledge a guy who's made a career out of being consistent, persistent, and outworking everyone else, and being a household name. If you think being typecast isn't inherently a bad thing, or maybe you think it's an easy way out, either way, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Hit that like and subscribe button for some more content, and see you next time. Peace.